Early in the second half, the Aucklanders had an opportunity close to the line here against Waikato as they set themselves for a move. They're taking it in close now, but the Waikato defence holds strong. There's a dive at the line, but that's denied. Back it up 5. They'll have another opportunity. Plenty of pressure on the Waikato defence now as they set themselves to see what Auckland have got to dish out to them. They hold it up momentarily from the dummy half. There's the gap. Diane Apathy through, sends the ball wide, and there to break down play for Waikato is Nicola Kidd. And she's had a great game this afternoon. And Waikato come up with the ball. Plenty of problems for the Auckland coach, Greg Regman. Here they come now. This is Nicola Kidd once again. She comes forward, taken by Dagmar Dyke. The quick play the ball on the runaround now. Here comes Kylie Mitchell. Mitchell with some space. Gets it wide now. Nice ball over the top. Tarpana. She'll go for the wraparound too. Picks it up and oh, she puts her foot into touch. Auckland with it now. Ebony Doyle goes forward. Quick dump. They just setting themselves up for something now. Stretching the defence from Waikato. Quick play now. Over the back. Ebony Doyle nearly loses. Well, she does lose her hat. Comes back with the football though, and that's the main thing. Here comes Tammy Wilson. Finds herself into the gap. Sends it on the inside to Shortland. Is that a touchdown? The referee consults. It's a money ball. And they're there, Auckland, with the touchdown. Well, the secret of this try is in the bullet pass low from Tammy Wilson to Shortland. Watch as she turns, looks to offload. She can't pass it high. She has to chuck it to the ground, and there she is, Shortland. It's 1-1 in the final. Auckland had another opportunity soon after. Diane Apathy looking for the plant, but she's tagged. Back it up. And no touchdown there for Auckland. Score remains 1-1. Waikato now in possession. This is Leanne Walker. Nice step off the right leg. She passes the ball across to Nicola Kidd. She can fly, but the referee's called it back. They come back, forward pass on the halfway and turn it over back to Auckland, and the chance goes begging for Waikato. The crowd is loving this action. Tight stuff, still 1-1. Here comes Leanne Walker, the Waikato captain, still the playmaker as they set themselves up. Here's Tarpana close to the line. They go into the end zone, find themselves in the end zone. Here comes the pass. Is that the touchdown that Waikato were after? They have a look. The referee says no touchdown, forward pass. Well, I don't know about that. You're going to have a look at it yourself. Maybe the referee's in a difficult position. Waikato could feel hard done by. Auckland know they're in a final and they're trying to throw everything at the Waikato squad, but their defence holds fast. Janie Wihone probing around the outside, just trying to find that gap that will result in maybe a match-winning touchdown. On the right they come, looking to cut the angles. Here come the Aucklanders now, throwing everything at Waikato, but they're holding their line, and the ball over the top goes to ground. Waikato come up with it, 5 out from the line. Nerves on the Auckland bench. Here now with Leanne Walker. She'll play it back to Amajine Rangitawa now. Offloads to Nicola Kidd. Kidd steps off the right foot. Back on the inside. Trying to find the gap. Walker now. Beautiful ball to Amajine Rangitawa. Puts the gas pedal down and nailed there by New Zealand number 7 in the rugby team. Anna Richards doing great work there in cover defence. Close to the line now, Tui Ormsby. Ormsby holding it up. And behind there, Jodie Rangitawa. What will the play be? She takes it in for the touch. And they come now. Passes it off to Tui Ormsby. What a step! Inside. Oh, have a look. The referee says no touchdown. Well, I don't know. You can have a look for yourself. Get your eye on this one. If there's anything in it, it would be but a fingernail. Hard off the left foot, stepping on the inside. I don't know, Tui. Maybe you were hard done by, but it stays at 1-1. So still at 1-1 as we come to the last play of the game. Now Waikato with an opportunity. They get close to the line, but I think the full-time siren beats them to it, and it's time for drop-off. Now this is the first of the afternoon, and effectively one player leaves each team every 2 minutes, and eventually we wound ourselves down so there were only 3 on each team. And they came together with a huge amount of field to cover. It really puts amazing pressure on the defence. Everyone's got the gas pedal down. The fastest players from both sides are on there, and they just need to make one mistake and the game is over. Auckland with the chance now. They're in possession. If you've got the ball, you're always likely. But it goes up in the air, and ABG Rangitawa spies it, grabs it, guns down a touchdown for Waikato. Oh, and look at the elation on her face. Look at her teammates come swamping onto the field. So long the bridesmaids. This year, 1997, and the Waikato Open women will not be denied. They win the final. To the Open men's section. Canterbury are the defending champions, and they're up against an Auckland team that have played really well through the tournament. The Canterbury team work good zonal defence. They've got great attacking moves, and they really should be a force against the Blues. But Pete Walters will be wanting his boys to come out with all guns blazing. Let's take in the action. Canterbury in the red. Auckland got away to a flyer, close to the line now. Here's Mr. Touch himself, Peter Walters. Watch the ball inside to Jason Tormai. Tries to find the gap close to the line. The ball over the top, doesn't find a hand and goes to ground. And they survive the Cantabrians. Canterbury pushed their way downfield. This is Shannon Hoff, the New Zealand representative. He's cagey with the ball, a little bit of a goose step there. Scooper comes in, delivers to Hoff, no one home. First try to Canterbury, it's 1-0 in the final. And it didn't take long for the Aucklanders to respond. Soon they found themselves right on the line. Nice lead-up work from Matty Martel. Watch as he sets it up now for Mr. Touch. Peter Walters, Martel back to Walters, no one home. Slides in underneath and touches down for Auckland. Great try. Canterbury now on the line. They're probing forward for the Auckland line. Holding up just a moment, the defence for Auckland holding steadfast right on the line. Here comes the ball wide. Wayne Anderson gets hold of it now, steps on the inside, shows it to Skinner. Skinner takes it in, Scooper takes it now. Watch the inside ball, there's Skinner for the line. Oh, wonderful touchdown. Canterbury mixing it up with the Hawks in the final. What action we've had in this first half as both teams seesawing up and down the field, testing it out. Walters again close to the line and picks up the touchdown. Oh, Peter Walters, gas pedal to the max. And have a look at this, Mark Murray. Walters spies the gap and he's through like a startled hare. Well, both teams had their opportunities, sometimes close to the line, and the ball, just that last pass going to ground. Here's Canterbury now with a big opportunity and denied the touchdown there. Auckland hot on attack through Rogers. George Rogers takes it in. Have a look at this pass. Have a look at this dive. George Rogers for the corner. He opens it up. He's in flight when he touches it down, but the referee thinks otherwise. Auckland don't get the touchdown, but they didn't have to wait long because soon after, the ball found its way to the middle of the park, and again, it's Rogers into the dummy half position. There goes Walters, finding the gap for Jason Tomai, and he notches up the third for the Hawks. Auckland applied a ton of pressure. Canterbury again on their line. Here comes Mark Murray with the inside ball. Matty Martel picks up the fourth, and isn't he happy about that? Throws the ball in the air. One of the most promising players on the New Zealand touch scene. Watch him work. This is Remus Gentle, standing up players left, right and centre. He'll offload, then go into the scoop. Watch him turn these two around. He's away. The young fella over the top with the pass. This should be a wonderful touchdown. Oh, but the referee's called it forward. Great lead-up work, though. Auckland well in control of the first half, and soon Lord Pepe finds himself in some space. He'll take it in here into the scoop there. Goes Jason Tormai. He finds himself in the end zone, tries to link up with Lincoln Faliotto, but Shannon Hoff takes him out and bundles him into the touch. Raises the ire of the referee, says, come here, I want to have a word with you. This isn't rugby or league, this is touch football. You can do 5 minutes in the bin. And that doesn't please the Cantabrians, but it certainly pleases Auckland skipper Pete Walters, who with a 6-on-5 situation takes complete control of that. Over the top to Jason Tormai, nails another one for the Hawks. With that situation, Auckland found the confidence to attack from deep within their own half. Here's George Rogers opening up the Canterbury defence. Gets it offloaded to Kent Peterson. He does the long ball wide to Kenny Poldewa. Unmarked, beautiful diving touchdown in the corner. Oh, Auckland think that they've got this final sewed up as we go to the break. 6-2 in front of Canterbury, and the defending champions with a stack of work to do if they're to retain their title won at last year's Nationals. Into the second half, and Canterbury, still with 5 men on the field, did well to pressure Auckland's line. They come close to it now, the wraparound, the scoop, and into the end zone, looking for the pass off. Who's there? Their injured captain, Kali Hawani, and they notch one. 6-3 the scoreline, Auckland over Canterbury. Shannon Hoff allowed back onto the field and made an immediate impact close to the line here. Corey Tofani comes in behind him now, scoops from dummy half, gets it back to Hoff, dives for the line, and he picks up another one for Canterbury. It's 6-4, and they're back in the match. Sensing the danger, Pete Walters decides he'll take control. Close to the line, gets himself into good field position. We'll work it across there. Have a look at this pass across to Tormai, but have a look how he steps inside and notches up the touchdown. The Auckland crowd love it. Canterbury aren't the champions for nothing, and they came straight back to put pressure on the Auckland defence. Close to the line now, this is Shannon Hoff. Offloads a nice ball. This is Benny Seabeck. I thought he was touched. The referee consults though. You make up your own mind. He gives them the touchdown. Canterbury 5, Auckland 7. Both teams had their opportunities as play seesawed from one end of the field to the other. Auckland denied a couple of times, Canterbury also with their opportunities, but just at the last minute couldn't pull it off. Here they come with a surging run downfield. Watch the scoop as they move it on the inside. This pass scooped up now and away they go, showing some legs. Troy Skinner through the middle, trying to link up now. He's the dummy half. He has to offload. The ball over the top goes to ground. No touchdown there for Canterbury. Still, they kept coming at the Aucklanders, though. And another opportunity. Here comes Kelly Hawani. Oh, big collision. I don't know if there's anything untoward in it, but the referee certainly wants a few words with Jason Tormai. We've already seen Shannon Hoff sin bin. This time around, Tormai can consider himself just a little bit lucky to be staying on the field. No hard feelings, Canterbury. They handshake. That's the way it should be at the National Touch Tournament. Auckland weren't finished yet though. Still they probe from deep within their own half. Quick play the ball, finds Peter Walters. He gets it across to Matty Martell. On to Kent Peterson. Open run for Barry Clements on the right wing. He touches down in the corner. Canterbury have the last throw at the dice though. Through Hoff now. Out it comes. John Kelly positioning himself, trying to get receipt here. Watch as he makes the dive for the line. Kelly in to score, and it's another touchdown for Canterbury, but just a little too late because 6-8 the scoreline, and the Aucklanders win for 1997. They celebrate a victory. They haven't been on the podium for a couple of years, and aren't they loving this one? 8-6 winners over Canterbury. Play number 3, Auckland women. It's drop-off time. 3 on the field on each squad. They have to control. Auckland in possession and always a chance to win the final. They come left, breakaway, back into the right. Plenty of open space here for Auckland. The pass goes up in the air. Hello, who gets it? Imogene Langitawa in for the winner for Waikato. All the way she goes and she touches down Waikato. Absolutely ecstatic. Hine Tote, one of the outstanding players of the open mix. What a dummy, and she's through for a touchdown, slides in on her back. Hine Tote with 4 touchdowns in the final. Let's have another look at her skill. She gets hold of the ball, thinks I'm a chance. There she goes, a little jinking dummy. Through she goes to touchdown for Bay of Plenty. What a game she had in the open mixed final. Down to play now, number 1. Let's have a look at it. This is something else. Have a look at the step on the big fella, Selwyn Pryor. Have a look at him now. He's got the ball. He backs up, even offloads back on the inside. They give it back to Selwyn Pryor. What's he going to do? Young Selwyn decides, I'm going to show them my goose step. He gets it over the top. Bay of Plenty score. This is worth another look. Practice this one at home. Teach your kids how to do it because they will be stars. Have a look at him. Selwyn Pryor, come and get me, come and get me. He says, oh, goosey. And around he comes. He's in for the touchdown. Ball over the top. Beautiful play. That's our plays of the day. Well, that's what happened on finals day. Bay of Plenty again proving that they're the champions with another victory in the open mixed class. The Waikato team, 5 years bridesmaids, they get up over the Aucklanders in a real close game. And of course, Pete Walters, 36 years of age, still the king of touch in this country, leading Auckland to victory over Canterbury. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Touch, what a game.
Touch, what a game!
Touch, what a game.
Touch, what a game!
Touch, what a game.
Touch, what a game! Touch, what a game!
Touch, what a game.
Touch, what a game.